Hey, hello everybody, welcome back. Doing some magic. It's Friday, doing the Friday thing. So today we're back. Today we're back in Modern. Instead of it's kind of funny to say we're taking a break from doing wacky decks that aren't very good but are funny, and going back to doing real decks. It's kind of a weird way to phrase that, but today we're playing just a pretty classic matchup, a control deck versus some sort of a permission rock deck.
Yes.
So I'm, playing green-black mid-range.
I am playing a Jeskai control list.
Yep. So pretty straightforward stuff. There's a little standoff going here. And to decide who goes first, we have this tiny, tiny, tiny little 20-sided dice. And we are going to roll that.
You can barely read what number you roll in person.
You know what? Since it's a tiny dice, let's say whoever gets the least.
Okay.
That is a 5.
That's a 13.
All right. I will go first. And we will see you in game 1. All right, game 1. I'm going to show my hand. That's what I have. And good. Why did you turn around? I don't have to turn around.
Yeah, you don't even have to turn around. So, I've got those.
Yep, snappy. Got 18. And sure go.
Draw for turn. Steam vents tapped. Sure go.
And tap. Draw a card. That's a reasonable one. But I think for now we're just gonna go with the Verdant Catacombs, cracking that, going to 17. I think we'll just get a basic forest and go for a Tarmogoyf. Also, I'm running lands that aren't technically legal because they're gold bordered, but I don't care. They're cool looking.
You can show off the back too.
Oh yeah, it's
makes them not legal.
Yeah, they're from the World Championships Tokyo, August 1999. It's a good year. Anyway, Goyf is land, sorcery, creature, 3/4. Just out of bolt range. Yep, here we go.
Draw for turn. There's not even an instant there, so he's clearly out of bolt range.
Yeah. And if
Seacrum Coast
you think you're going to tar fire him, oh boy.
Sure go.
You are not. Untap.
Unless you have a rest piece on the field.
Yeah. Okay, so we will beat for... Well, actually, you know what? First, I'm going to go for Swamp, and we're going to attempt the Liliana of the Veil.
That's going to get logic knotted.
Deal. 4. Attack for 4.
16.
Good.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I'm actually perfectly okay with that.
Sacred Foundry tapped and go.
Liliana's not the greatest in this matchup, but having
she
a
can get pretty
slightly
annoying now.
bigger Tarmogoyf is pretty good. Marsh Flats. We'll attack for 4.
Gonna path them now.
Gonna path him. Deal. Guess it doesn't really matter which one we get. So I gotta tap Swamp.
You should get a forest, because you have a marsh flats.
Yeah, why not? Really doesn't make a difference.
It probably doesn't, but it's about an even split. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot of things that require 4 mana, so probably we'll just get something tapped. Let's go for a Skews.
Yeah, you get a Skews.
And that's it.
He doesn't have any creatures to eat.
He doesn't.
Untap.
The only 2 creatures
Draw
happen to
for
both
turn.
be in exile.
Sulfur Falls. And let's just electrolyze him now. You're leaving up like that.
I don't want to eat. Do I want to eat both those things? I kind of do.
Logic Knot would be very expensive off a
It would.
Snapcaster Mage.
I think I'll just eat the path in response.
Just eat the path.
Yes.
Though it does shrink or the next Logic Knot too if you eat both.
It's true, but I don't think I want to take 3 damage to
do
one, so
makes sense.
I'll just take that one.
Draw.
If only he could eat himself.
Enter go.
I'm gonna crack this. Go to 16. We will get Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. I just realized I have green and black sleeves and I'm playing a green and black deck. That actually works out pretty well.
I have black sleeves and I'm playing a red, white, and blue deck.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Works out perfectly. Draw a card. Well. Excuse me?
Yeah, you can have that Scooz.
Scooz.
That Scooz has got another Scooz that you could eat.
It's true.
Doesn't get him out of bolt range, though.
I play Verdant Catacombs as well. And we'll cast a Grim Flare. And I definitely have 4. Sorcery, land, planeswalker, creature.
Yep.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Worth noting, though, if I eat Scooz, I will not have 4.
A mountain. Enter go.
Let's eat Electrolyze.
You get an electrolyze.
And we'll untap. Draw a card. We'll attack you for 6. Am I allowed to go to attacks?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're allowed to go to
So he goes. Oh, it's when I deal combat damage, right? Not when I attack. So yes.
Bolt the Scooz.
Eat the Logic Knot. And I have no way of eating the bolt, so Scooz down.
You want to eat the other Scooz for that life?
I guess actually, you know what? That's a good idea because he'll go down, but he'll go right back up because this one has a bolt pointed at it. So yeah, I think I will. I will eat that Scooz. Go to 17.
So he goes
Put a counter on that. He goes down to a 2, but then bolt resolves. That dies.
If I had another bolt, that would have been bad.
It would have, but I don't think you did.
Nope.
So
yeah, we'll take 4, go to 12.
okay, and then his trigger. Look at my top 3 cards. Ooh, I kind of like all those cards. Yeah, I think I like all those cards. So they're gonna sit right there. In that order. And I'll play a Ghost Quarter. Pass turn.
Exciting.
Yes.
Untap.
Exceedingly.
Draw for turn. Planes, and it's your go.
Untap. That's easy.
Thought sees me, huh?
Indeed.
We shall. Sphinx's Revelation for 3 in response.
Okay.
Go to 15. Draw 3. Wow, that's... So here's the 2 cards in my hand.
Uh-huh.
Here's the 3 I drew.
Oh! Okay. Well, I guess it's better than...
I mean, there's a Colonnade,
not
but
getting that.
there's a Ghost Quarter on the field, so it's not really great. But at least they're not on the top anymore.
I think this probably does the most, so I'll take that and go to 15.
Electrolyze doesn't really deal with your 4/4 at the moment.
It's a pretty big boy. And then I'll attack you for 4.
11.
Top 3. I know 2 of them. I think again I like both those. Or all 3 of those, rather. So, I will leave them on top. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Celestial Colonnade tapped. Enter go.
Ooh. Ghost Quarter target, I suppose. Untap. Draw a card. I actually don't remember if you drew that off the Rev or not.
Yes, that was in my hand. From the Rev.
Attack for 4.
Yeah, take that going to 7.
Cletus? Old Uncle Cletus? Oh, you did get something.
What is the best way to do this?
Not Uncle Cletus. Shoot! Uncle
Electrolyze. 1 damage to Grimflayer, 1 damage to you.
Okay. I got a 14.
And I draw. That wasn't good enough. No, that resolves.
Old Uncle Cletus? Uncle Cletus. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here's another Celestial Colonnade.
Okay.
Enter go.
Hmm.
Red, blue, whites. Blue and whites.
I'm gonna Ghost Quarter that one. So I suppose I should have waited till you activated it, because it takes some mana. And then I'd get it. Yeah, that would have been way better. Hindsight 2020. Shouldn't have done that. That's okay, though. 'Cause I don't know if it's going to matter. Kind of just depends what you drew, what those 2 cards that I didn't know were. So untap. We'll draw. We will cast Collected Brutality, and I'm going to choose target opponent reveals his or her hand, yada yada yada. That mode. Instant or sorcery card.
We shall Cryptic Command.
Okay.
Tap your team and it's not really worth returning a permanent.
Yeah, just recast
I'm
it.
gonna draw it. Draw a card.
Okay, tap and draw.
Yes. Haha!
So then, Brutality.
There's a bunch of lands and a snappy.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too worried about countering it. I'm like, well, if I draw, I might draw something that you could.
Well, that
hit.
was like what I was worried about was if it was just like, because if it was just a counter spell and you counter this, then that's fine. But if it also dealt with the lethal attack, so I mean that was a pretty good one to have. That's it. Pass turn.
Untap.
Fortunately, this is not a vampire or zombie, so I can't sack him either.
Draw for turn. Serum Visions.
Yep.
Draw. Scry 2. Both to the bottom. And... Seachrome Coast tapped. It's your go.
Okay. I actually don't think I want that Bob. It's on the top, so I'm going to crack that. And we'll get tapped Overgrown Tomb. Okay. Untap. Draw a card. Alright. Go to attacks.
For combat. Snapcaster Mage, giving Cryptic Command flashback.
Ugh. Okay.
Cryptic Command. tap your team and draw a card, I think.
Yep. You're at 7. Okay. Good.
Untap.
It's really bringing me down.
Draw for turn. Your go.
Let's try this again. Untap. Draw a card. Well, at least it gives us a look. Inquisition of Kozilek. Targeting you. Not myself.
We shall... Lightning Helix. 3 damage to that.
Interesting. Okay.
Go to 10. And... Snapcaster Mage.
Ah.
Giving Electrolyze flashback.
Okay.
Electrolyze, 1 damage to that, 1 damage to you.
I go to 12. He goes to the graveyard.
Draw.
And I don't get any value because I can't actually do that.
And it's only when a creature goes into my graveyard that you get a zombie.
So-
And,
Oh, you got another thing.
yeah, since we drew it, path.
Oh, boy. I'm going to Fatal Push a Snapcaster in response, and then it just gets exiled, and I get a 2/2 zombie. Does it come tapped? No. And then this gets exiled. So you had some pretty good draws, turns out.
That electrolyzing path was very nice. And then your Inquisition doesn't see anything.
Yeah. I'm going to Forest. It doesn't really matter.
There's no Jutai's command. But
Yep.
hey, I can get that Snapcaster back, because he was exiled.
It's true. Wow, okay. Good.
Untap.
This whole time I'm like, just try and activate the Colonnade, block with it. But
Draw for turn.
apparently you had several relevant spells instead.
Hit all the things.
I think you may have crawled your way back in this. I mean, I am top decking, and you got some pretty good things on board.
5 mana to activate Colonnade.
Yep.
4 in the air.
8.
And a Scalding Tyrant.
Yep.
Here go.
Untap. Something good. That's not active anymore.
That's not active anymore.
Yeah, I guess you can't do it again. I'm not sure what good this is doing, because it does say non-land. So we're going to Abrupt Decay Snapcaster Mage.
Yep.
And then we'll attack you for 2 with this small zombie.
I shall crack Scalding Tyrant.
Oh, I know. Ah! Well, actually, if you want to do that, I don't care. Too much. I just thought of a play you can now quite easily make.
Oh, Jutai's command.
Yep.
Returning Snapcaster.
Yep.
And drawing a card.
Okay.
When
What's
Snapcaster
gonna do?
enters, he's going to target this Lightning Bolt.
Sure.
Lightning Bolt your zombie.
Deal. Yep. But good.
Untap.
I'm actually kind of okay with that. Because at least you didn't cast the Ojutais to get back the Snapcaster to flash back the Ojutais and
Return.
get some craziness going. Snap Bolt, I can live with.
Activate.
Yep.
6.
2. Well, yes, you also drew another burn spell.
Here's a Sulfur Falls. And
Or a third or fourth Snapcaster Mage.
Snapcaster Mage.
Yep. Alright, so you
Lightning
drew
Helix.
absolute... Oh, don't do it. Do you have an electrolyze?
No, I don't.
Ah, too bad.
No.
Could have exactly fortued me.
No, not quite.
You got me. You got me. So, you had some pretty good draws there, I would say.
Yeah, in the latter half
every
of the
single
game.
turn. And every extra card that you drew off of cards that you
everything
drew.
after the Sphinx's revelation was great. I just
Yeah.
did 3 lands, and then it was good.
That Sphinx was very enlightening, I suppose. Oh well, so that was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Show my hands. Ta-da! And go ahead, 18.
Oh, we're just doing this again?
We're doing this again.
Okay. So, it's very nice shiny island, Scalding Tarn, plenty of lands. Here's no Jutai's command to cast it, and then, Lightning Bolt and Snappy.
Good.
Draw for turn. Scalding Tarn. Go.
Untap. Draw. That's reasonable. Still got a bolt though. Let's go for Thoughtseize. Go to 16. Unless you can somehow counter it. I don't think you can.
The lands. Those. And here's the second or two.
Oh,
command.
okay. Well, that ruined that plan. I'll take the foil one. I was really trying to keep you off those. Forest, go ahead.
End of your turn. Crack Scalding Tarn. Find a Steam Vents tapped. Untap. Draw for turn. An island. Enter go.
Draw a card. Inquisition.
I'm a bolt you.
Deal. I will go to 13. Yep.
Sulfur Falls. Is
Actually
the
what I
card.
wanted to take anyway. So, that's good. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Sacred Foundry tapped. Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Scoos. Go ahead.
You get a Scoos. Draw for turn. Sulfur Falls untapped. Serum Visions.
Okay.
Draw. One on top, one on the bottom. Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Okay. That's not terrible. Go to attacks.
Yeah.
Attack for 2.
Path him.
I'm going to eat Snapcaster Mage in response. Going to 14, getting a counter on him, and then Path resolves.
Okay.
So I'll go get...
Didn't want to eat Lightning Bolt or any of the other. Because really just Lightning Bolt's the only removal you can hit.
And I know you have no Jutai's command. So you could, if you get another mana, do both anyway.
Yeah.
And I have plans for the extra mana, so... which are in the form of Untapped Overgrown Tomb. Go to 12. Another Scoos.
Yeah, you get a Scoos.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Plains. Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Go to attacks.
Yeah.
2.
This is going to sound familiar, but he's going to be pathed.
Drew another one, huh? What do I want to eat? Anything? Let's see.
Could eat one of the paths in my graveyard.
Good. Cards?
2 cards.
And I know Jutai's command. I'm not sure what the other one would be. Yeah. I will eat that Ojutai's command. And then that resolves. Well, since you took out 2 Scoozes, I guess this time I'll get a swamp. It's getting forests because I was kind of hoping one of them would stick around more than a turn, but that's okay. And we'll go for Liliana of the Veil.
Yeah, that resolves.
I would hope so, because I know one of those cards can't deal with it, and if you drew, I swear to God, if you drew another thing to deal with, exactly what I have. Let's each discard. Go to 4.
I shall discard an island.
Abrupt Decay. Go ahead.
Gain 4 life, draw a card.
All right.
Untap. Draw for turn. Serum Visions.
Yep.
Like that. And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Okay. It's pretty good. Play Ghost Quarter. Cast an Eternal Witness.
Spell Queller it.
Sure.
And unfortunately, you do have a pretty easy panic button for that, but couldn't really deal with that otherwise.
So I get to cast it for free, yeah. Okay. Yep, Liliana will go down, make you sacrifice a creature. So, cast that Eternal Witness.
Yes.
I will get back... I actually have no idea what's in your hand. So we'll get back Inquisition. And we'll cast Inquisition.
That was a hit.
Nice. And here's a Grim Flare as well. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. It's your go.
Untap. Draw.
Is he big at the moment?
No, he's not. I have Sorcery and Instant.
Ah, okay.
Lily will go up. Can you just... Actually, I might as well just play this. I'll play Ghost Quarter, and then she'll go up.
I shall, in that case, tap your team and... Yeah, what do I even want to do? I don't really want to draw a card because I just cycle it. If I return Liliana, she just gets bigger. I don't want to return either of those creatures. Well... Sure, we'll return Grim Flare.
So tap and return Grim Flare?
Yes.
Okay. So then, since you did that in response, we each have to discard. So I'll discard a Grim
do
Flare.
it in response, so
Yeah,
that was a good plan.
that's pretty good. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Bolt Liliana.
I'm a little sick of you drawing perfectly.
Well, I knew that was on top from Serum Visions, but...
Getting a little sick of it.
Turgo.
Untap. Draw a card. 2.
21.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Turgo.
Draw. Forest. 2.
I shall... cast a Spell Queller.
Deal.
Block.
Sure. Pulse it. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Turgo.
Bob.
Logic Knot. How much mana do you got there? 6?
6.
For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Interesting.
6.
I don't know why you don't just tap 3 mana. You don't have any cards in hand.
Oh, yes. Right. I can just pay the X. I don't have to delve
Yeah.
the X. We'll save this one.
Yeah, I would just... Well, you only have to do 4. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7.
I guess, yeah, I can save
pay it.
Serum Vision 2.
Well, actually...
No, 'cause you can't tap Ghost Quarter for mana and target a...
No. Yeah, so that doesn't net me anything.
So 4
Just
and
breaks
paying
me
the
even.
mana.
Yep. Not gonna bother. That's it. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Turgo.
Go.
Go.
Tireless Tracker. I guess that was a reason to keep lands.
Logic Knot.
All right. Can you actually afford this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3.
So you have to do it for 7 again.
4,
Oh yeah, you got it. Easily.
5. 6. 7.
You got him. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Turgo.
Untap. Draw a card. Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Okay.
Turgo.
Draw a card. Ooh. Try it.
Spell Queller it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Turgo. Suppose I should have attacked.
Draw a card. Go.
Draw for turn. 2.
Go to 10.
Turgo.
Still no real targets. Draw a card. Go for the throat. That is a throat.
How much mana do you got up?
You got another one? I have 7, 8, 9. So you gotta do it for 10.
Logic Knot for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Mountain. 2.
8.
Turgo.
Scoos.
You got a Scoos.
Okay.
That's gonna be a big Scoos.
It could be. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have 2 things?
Yeah. Fortunately, not allowed to eat anymore.
Yeah.
Logic Knot did all his work.
Well, even if you have Bolt... Yeah, it's pretty safe. I will eat my 4 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's So no responses to any of that?
No. Yeah, because
Alright.
they'd all be separate things. You would
Yeah.
respond to the triggers yourself.
Plus, I could just do them again if I needed to. Like, if you had some craziness in response, I can just layer them on top. So I gained 4 life, put 4 counters on that, go to 12. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Flooded Strand. 2.
10.
Enter go.
I'm going to attempt to eat Cryptic Command.
You got a Cryptic Command.
And Logic Knot.
You got a Logic Knot.
And we'll untap, since you still don't have any mana lands. Draw a card. Okay. I guess there's no reason not to do this first. Try for a Cletus.
You get a Cletus.
Alright, because if you countered him, that could then eat him. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Attack for 6.
We shall take 6. Going to 15.
Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Crack Flooded Strand going to 14. What lands do we even have left in here? Other than all our man lands. Oh, we got the good Hallowed Fountain.
That's a pretty good land. Actually.
Untap. Draw for turn. Serum Visions.
Sure.
Draw. Scry 2. Leaving. On top flipped. Seachrome Coast tapped.
Yep.
And
This does not fly.
does have lifelink.
Does have
but I'm
lifelink.
not gonna block because then you just get a zombie and a Liliana.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good for me. Pretty good trade-off.
2.
Go to 8.
Enter go.
Eat the Serum Visions. Eat the land. Untap.
Really don't want the 4th Logic Nut to do anything.
Well, I mean, why not? You know, he's a hungry scoos.
I mean,
That's
literally
pretty
nothing
good.
else to do with the mana. So.
That's pretty damn good. Abrupt Decay, the Spell Queller, which you cannot counter,
Ow.
because it's Abrupt Decay. So, something died, I get a zombie. And I get a Liliana. And Liliana will go down, put the top 2 cards of my library into the graveyard, then I may return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Kind of ate all your creatures.
I did, but I mean, I guess I could go up. There's no real reason to. Unless I'm trying to build the ultimate. Which I suppose would have been okay, but if that would have hit something, I think it would have been better for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, we will attack for 9. Game 3.
Go to 5.
Go to 11. Go ahead.
Untap.
I don't think this game's coming down to Liliana Ultimate, but
Draw for turn. So, Electrolyze. 1 damage to each of those.
sure.
Draw a card. Lightning Helix him.
I will respond by eating this zombie,
Ah, yes, you could do that,
putting
couldn't you?
2 counters on him.
Go up to 8.
So wait, that's 4 damage on him, right? Yeah, so he still has 2. 2 toughness.
Yeah, enter go.
I'm going to eat your 3 cards. With Scoos. None of those are creatures, right?
No. Or no, Spellcaller was.
Ah, yeah. Alright.
Or no, Spellcaller was already exiled because of Cletus.
Yes. So just 2 of his
Just 2.
cards, I guess. Yeah, I forgot that actually exiled and not puts it in the graveyard. Which is weird that you turn a spirit into a zombie.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. Anyway, untap.
It's Eldrazi magic.
Draw a card. I don't know what you could have, so get in there. Unless you
Path.
got a cryptic, I suppose. Path's pretty good.
Yeah, would have cleared your board.
You got him.
But I forgot about the sack of zombie.
Yeah. So 6.
I go to 2.
Oops. Apparently throw that onto the fields. Well, Path wasn't exiled, but I will exile it. And it's possible I should be using these ghost quarters to thin. Actually, no, I have all my basics, so I shouldn't be doing that. Here's an overgrown tomb. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. You're not gonna like me.
What'd you draw?
It's your go.
What'd you draw?
Huh?
Oh, what? No, what'd you do?
I drew, and then I passed.
Oh, you didn't play a land or anything?
No.
Okay. Nothing to eat, so that's okay. Draw a card. I pretty much assume that you have a path. 2 cards in hand?
2 cards.
Tech.
Path.
Yep. Are you out of them yet? It's got to be close. Oh, I don't have one.
I think so. Yes. That was the last path.
Okay. And I can't exile it, so you probably have, like, a Snapcaster 2. But that's alright. Liliana.
Yep.
Each discard.
There's Scalding Tarn.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. It's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. God, I don't really... God, do I just do this? Nah, this one has more. Each discard.
In response, cast the Snapcaster, giving Path flashback.
Okay. So, that's
Yeah,
fine.
and then
Go ahead.
untap. Draw for turn. Might get us somewhere.
Not what I like to hear.
The power of my 3 basics. Electrolyze for 2 damage to Liliana.
Alright, she goes to 3.
2 at Liliana.
She goes to 1.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Tarmogoyf.
Yep.
Who is Planeswalker? Planeswalker land instant.
I got landed
sorcery.
instant.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like 3
Just a
cards
4.
in there.
Just a 4. Still out of bolt range. Liliana will go up. Each discard.
In response, Snappy, giving Path flashback.
Oh my god.
Path that.
I am getting really annoyed with you. Go ahead.
Untap.
Can you just draw like a land for once,
Draw for turn.
please? And not something
2 at
absurd?
you, 2 at Liliana.
9.
Enter go.
So you drew something absurd again. That's pretty poor. Go ahead.
Untap.
Gives me something to do, I guess.
Draw for turn. Colonnade.
Okay.
4.
Abrupt Decay, one of them.
Yeah.
Pick 2, go 7.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Should have saved that, I guess. Maelstrom Pulse.
Counter. Draw card.
Alright. So, 2 hits again. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Serum Visions.
Yep.
One on top, one on the bottom.
Okay.
2 beats.
5.
Enter go.
Yeah. Okay. Draw a card. Go.
End of your turn. 3, 4, 8, 9. Sphinx of Revelation for 6.
You got it. You got it.
Go up to 8. Draw 6 cards. Wow. I'm just going to show these to you.
Well, that serves you right. I mean, after every single draw trigger you've ever had, this game has been perfect. In fact, I wish that those were 6 swamps.
Untap. Draw for turn.
You're getting close to being milled here, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards.
2.
I will take 2, go to 3. Helix?
Helix.
So you didn't even draw that off the Revelation. You just also happen to have that.
Yes. I drew, and Flooded Strand was my draw for return. So, all of my lands were apparently right at the bottom.
I'm going to Ghost Quarter to that in response. And then I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight, because that was amazing in the worst possible way for me. It was pretty good for you. That was a really good comeback.
Oh my god,
But,
yeah.
yeah, so we're going to take 2 months off, because I don't want to play with you anymore. And we'll see you 2 months from now. All right.